Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to Jason is a Social Scientist. By Mouth Daily. Pill number 204. I notice when I watch myself talk, I'm always talking out of one side of my mouth. Did I have a stroke? I don't know. Maybe not. Hi. Dang it, right to heck. Social Scientist. By Travis, how are you? Uh-oh, what did I do this time? Go Gadget Echo Chamber. There we go. Dang it, right to heck. Oh no. Go Gadget Echo Chamber. There we go. Dang it, right to heck. No, I ended the show. I don't know. I didn't have anything else to say. No, I ended the show. It was like one of those stage fright moments. I didn't have anything else to say. Right? I know. I've been starting really late as of late. What's the deal with that, huh? Dang it, right to heck. Okay, so let's see. I haven't set up again, but it was getting late. I said I was going to start post-haste, and here it wasn't post-hasty enough. Okay, so let's see. I haven't set up again, but it was getting late. I said I was going to start post-haste, and here it wasn't post-hasty enough. I know! Rodney Danger. His full name is Rodney Ranger Danger. He sent me a copy of his passport to prove he's real. So hopefully, I don't know. Somebody has it out for me really good though. So that means I must be famous. I got tons of enemies. I got more enemies than admirers for sure. Although I have a new admirer. I don't know how new she is, but she messaged me today. And she said she always is looking, but never is too afraid to post. Anyway, I got some nudes. Dang it to heck! No, I shouldn't kiss and tell. I tell everything though. Thank you, Angela. Thanks, Ange. Risa says, I usually go to bed between 2 and 3, and so if I don't see you by then, well, of course, no, well, even if you get tired at 9 p.m., you don't have to wait up for me. But I appreciate it. I always like to see you, though, Risa. Okay, so, Antichrist is here. I think he was offering to send me nudes. I can't remember now. Dang it to heck. Okay. Antichrist is here. I could share the show from this account, but tonight. But then I run the risk of having another ban on it. I don't know what I should do. I think I might just try it, and then if this account gets banned, I can just go live from my web page, Jason is a Social Scientist. Oh, thank you, Christina. You've been consistently sharing it, Christina. That's very kind. Thank you. Now we gotta. What do we gotta do? We don't gotta do nothing, do we? I don't know. I'm my own boss here. Of course, I don't pay anything, but still, I don't have to do anything I don't want to do. I'm my own boss here. Of course, I don't pay anything, but still, I don't have to do anything I don't want to do. Can't make me. Dang it to heck. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Okay. Let's see here. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Okay. I don't know why I have sitting on a scorpion. I have no idea. I got these. I have more than one kind of insect though. I remember I got those at a garage sale. Yeah, most of this shit at garage sales, I guess, except for the Star Trek stuff. And the pig was Laura's. Laura collects pigs. I remember I got those at a garage sale. Yeah, most of this shit at garage sales, I guess, except for the Star Trek stuff. And the pig was Laura's. Laura collects pigs. Lucas is gonna eat a bacon ranch monster taco. Nice. I don't know. Is that nice? It sounds decent, I guess. Bacon ranch monster taco. I wonder what nice. Angela's pigs too? Huh. Common ground. That sounds decent, I guess. Bacon ranch monster taco. Now we gotta get the candle burning here. Get the mini fireplace going, and then we can organize the lower echo chamber. Oh my goodness. Candle burning here. Get the mini fireplace going. Damien has collected no souls. Why? Get on that, Damien. Damien has collected no souls. Why? Get on that, Damien. Lighter, where are ye? I need. Oh, I've got some new incense too. That's good. Patchouli. Oh, let's see. Is that a lighter? No. Listen, I get a couple nudes in my inbox, and I'm humming like I don't know. What am I even? I'm easy. A couple nudes in my inbox, and I'm humming like I don't know. What am I even? Some people still have the thankful react. I don't believe it. That's a rumor you're spreading. My high. Coffee. I'm still. What are you working? What are you working your nerve up for? Send me nudes. Jesus, Jason. What are you working? What are you working your nerve up for? Send me nudes. Jesus, Jason. My high's got love. Let's see now. Dang it, right. My high's got love. Probably some foreigners. Some foreigners got it. They got special hacks over in Russia, you know. Putin co-opted the thankful react. Foreigners got it. You got special hacks over in Russia. Putin co-opted the thankful react. Right? I knew it. I see it. It's not a conspiracy. I'm making me because I'm at my side totally with this. Right? I knew it. I see it. It's not a conspiracy. Spread the truth. Because I'm at my side totally with this. Spread the truth. I didn't put my socks on yet. Where did I leave those socks? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Boy, this counter is a mess. Mm-hmm. Rodney Danger is gonna live again. You guys just wait. Whoever keeps banning him, you just wait. You're gonna eat crow. Rodney Danger is gonna live again. You guys just wait. Whoever keeps banning him. Jason, the social scientist, does not give up easily. Jason, the social scientist, does not give up easily. Laters at? This should work. Oh, everybody feel free to come and go here. Creamy pants. I've got cum stain on my shirt, thanks to a viewer. Creamy pants. I've got cum stain on my shirt, thanks to a viewer. It was a science experiment. Jason Elman is a social scientist. Is David Huznitsa? It was a science experiment. Jason Elman is a social scientist. Is David Mario's head keeps landing in the sink. Great, now the fireplace won't stay lit. What is going on there? Mario's head keeps landing in the sink. I think the thermostat must have been moved. I don't know. I remember, Miki Meek says, I remember being fairly wine drunk the first time I stumbled across your live. It took me forever to realize what was real and not, because your tiny setup, and everyone kept saying you were asleep. Oh, that was the night in the front of the fire. That was my crabbiest night ever. I think. Man, I can be such a bitch. Usually I keep it together for the show, though. I think. Usually I keep it together for the show, though. I love your name, Miki Meek. You're here just to make me happy, it feels like. I lost my socks, though. I love your name, Miki Meek. You're here just to make me happy, it feels like. I lost my socks, though. I love your name, Miki Meek. You're here just to make me happy, it feels like. Can't believe the fireplace is down. Everything is breaking. The dishwasher leaked all over the floor the other day. Ugh. The dog's peeing on the couch. I quit. The dishwasher leaked all over the floor the other day. Ugh. The dog's peeing on the couch. I quit. Damien, aren't you at work this early? Or maybe it's your day off. I suppose you don't have Memorial Day in Australia. Damien, aren't you at work this early? Or maybe it's your day off. I suppose you don't have Memorial Day in Australia. What? The dog is angry with you. Damn it, Sophie. Oh, that dog. I don't know what that was about. I think she's just dominant over my wife. When my wife is working and not in the house, Sophie's good. She's good with me. I don't know what that was about. when my wife is working and not in the house, Sophie's good. She's good with me. Gonna need a new needle pretty soon, I think. I learned something the other night looking at the needle case. You do a quarter turn on the needle and it makes it last longer. I learned something the other night looking at the needle case. Nice. Recess clean. Did I get my garden tilled? And what do you think? No, but I did do dishes like every day this week practically. Maybe I'll try to do that tomorrow. I also went to the boys' school once for field day this week, which is like we do a bunch of games and stuff. But then Jack was complaining about another bully. This time he got punched in the stomach at school. I don't know, and I think sometimes I really do think he exaggerates the issue in order to, I don't know, but there's a reason why he doesn't want to go to school though too, so I don't know. He's not happy there, that's for sure. And so yeah, I went into recess, and you know, it's like when I go there, everything seems fine. He says it's fine. It's only like in the morning when he has to go to school, like actually has to leave, or at night when he's tired, then he starts really complaining about it. Damien's playing a gig. Nice, nice. Good luck with that. What kind of music do you play, Damien? Being little is hard. We may see you all tomorrow. Surprise! Nice. Are you coming over? Is that the plan? I love it. I love it. I promise not to get you sick this time. I hope at least. I promise not to get you sick this time. I hope at least. Just getting set up. It was, you missed a dirty counter, you missed me lighting the mini fireplace, and you missed me starting the echo chamber. Getting set up. It was, you missed a dirty counter, you missed me lighting the mini fireplace, and you missed me starting the echo chamber. the heck is with this fireplace, though? I think the heating element must be... Oh, I have no idea. I think I remember this happening one other time. I haven't used the fireplace consistently for years, though. And that's since the show started. I haven't used the fireplace consistently for years, though. I swept twice this week, and it's like disgusting. Why am I cleaning at all? It's crazy. I'm just trying to impress you guys, I guess. Are you impressed? Dang it to heck. So should I share the show and risk get a band tonight? Getting a band? I think, I don't know, we'll see. Like, the other thing I'm thinking, maybe I should wait until tomorrow and see if Rodney Danger, his account comes back online. And if it does, then yeah, I think that's what I might do. Tonight, when the show gets slow, because last night, I think there was just one person watching. It was weird. For the last hour, just one person was watching me. And I know what I also found out last night that when I watch my show myself, it doesn't count as a viewer. But like, yeah, 3 hours in, you know, it really slowed down, and yeah, somebody watched me in silence for the last hour. It doesn't count as a viewer. But like, yeah, 3 hours in, you know, it really slowed down, and yeah, somebody watched me in silence for the last hour. Me wants a clean house. Damien, bass guitar, The Cure. Oh, thanks, Kevin. And if anybody wants to, like, I don't know, you guys, I hate being a self-promoter, but right. But if anybody wants to share the show, and then they want to be the most effective in spreading the show, if you'd share it to large groups, that would be really cool. But like, I'm shameless right now, but being shameless fills me with shame. So here we go. If you'd share it to large groups, that would be really cool. Oh yeah, I gotta plug this in. But like, I'm shameless right now, but being shameless fills me with shame. So here we go. If you'd share it to large groups, that would be really cool. Oh yeah, I gotta plug this in. Ben, was it because of your setup, AJ refers to you as the kid who lives in the dollhouse? Oh, there's worse things to be called, for sure. There's worse places to live, too. Like, I could live in reality. How would that be? Dang it, the heck. There's worse places to live, too. Like, I could live in reality. How would that be? Dang it, the heck. Dang it to heck, right? Dang it to heck. Here we go. Dang it to heck, right? getting feedbacky. Sorry. Let's do the flip side of this record. We kill the feedback with noise sometimes. I think. I don't know. Sorry. Let's do the flip side of this record. We kill the feedback with noise. Check out the band Panic Syndrome. All right. Maybe put a link in the comments. Check out the band. Oh man, what's going on, Martin? Yeah, I found a few records I really enjoyed lately. What's the other one? When I Grow Too Old to Dream. Yeah, I found a few records I really enjoyed lately. And then the Dirty Dozen. That's really good. That seems like quite the find to me. I don't know. The Dozen. After hearing it, I did some research. The Dozens is a game played by black people in the 20s. It's sort of like rap battles, like Yo Mama type stuff. And then, and so you insult each other until one person gives up. And then the song Dirty Dozen, which is where the song gets its name from, or the game is where the song gets its name from, sounds like rock and roll. It sounds like Johnny B. Good, but it's recorded in September 1929. And then beyond that, Eminem's first band was D12, which was named after this Dirty Dozen. This is When I Grow Too Old to Dream. Not the same thing. What do you give up on? Oh my god, my spelling. 9 seconds and now I inches it up. 3 seconds for the local. Hey Tiffany. Hello. I think we're eventually going to get some twin space stations going. Everything. There should be at least 2 of everything. I don't know. And if you really want to be safe, you should really have triple redundancy. Learned that from NASA. Okay. I don't know. And if you really want to be safe, you should have really have triple redundancy. Learned that from NASA. Hey family, says Colleen. Welcome, Colleen. We missed you. We missed you. I'm sorry it's been starting so late lately. Hey family. Welcome, Colleen. We missed you. We missed you. I'm sorry it's been starting. This is patchouli incense, so oh no, I'm just going for the stereotypes. Hippies love patchouli. And I'm overdue for a shower. I'll play that Dirty Dozens that I was talking about since I talked about it. I do love it too. It's really good. I'll play that Dirty Dozens. Yeah, recorded September 1929. I want all you women folk to fall in line. BBS. Bareback syndrome. I don't know, I just think this music sounds way ahead of its time. But I am not a musician nor a musical historian. But to me it sounds like Johnny B. Good. And my wife said the same thing. Independently. Johnny B. Good. My wife said the same thing. Everything good. How am I? I'm much better tonight than last night. Happy to see my friends. My mood changes quickly. I'm like a kid, right? Everything seems like it's more important than it is, and everything seems like it's gonna last forever. I don't know, kids are like adults are like kids, people are all the same. That's what I think. How are you, Kelly? Thank you, Kelly. It starts out the same, but it's a different song.
Now, boy, say you ain't got your fair. You know about that, you got real bad hair.
You got real bad hair? Burn. Visiting friends in the country, nice. I've been starting real late too, like 2 in the morning. Been catching up on a little sleep during the day. Tiffany's loving it. Are you liking the music?
I told her to wait until she got a little bit. She got a little bit of this and I didn't give her. You know about that one that I didn't miss and that she was very good to me. Rough head and me. Lip head and me. Now your papa eat it. Now your mama keeps the dog in the home.
Gotta go. Have a great evening. You too. Have a good show, man. Have a good show. Thanks for stopping in. Gotta go. Have a great evening. You too. Have a good show, man. Have a good show. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you. Yeah, take that. It feels so bad asking people to share, but at least I guess until I get my show, I'll ask at least. So if you could share it to groups, too, that would be amazing. If someone needs to know how, I'm glad to show them. I'm thinking I'm gonna if I can't get this other account up by tomorrow, or if my friend doesn't get his account up, one of the two, then I'll try sharing, because I can share from this account, but it'll just get banned again, I think, so I'm just going to wait, and I don't know, we'll see, we'll figure out something. If it does, and if this account gets banned, I'll just do the show from the page, Jason is a Social Scientist. Just keep plugging away. I said this last night, but I think it's really true that when I started this series, because I was doing some live series before this one, but when I started doing By Mouth Daily, I was hoping that the whole of the series would be more than the sum of its parts, that each pill isn't that important. That's what I liked about it. Like, each show becomes less important when it's like, I don't know, it kind of gave me the idea is, people who do selfies every day for a year or whatever. I'm like, well, yeah, like, when you do something, just the repetition alone brings some value to it. Like, and yeah, you can watch me change over time. You can watch the show change over time. And so what if the show isn't being watched right now? It's still the same show, whether people are watching it. No, it isn't. No, you guys are really important to it. Yeah, for one, you guys just cheer me up, and then a show that's not watched is, what's the point of having it, right? I have no idea. I don't care. I do care. I don't care. Duality is a fundamental quality of existence. Yeah, this is the thing I learned about the needles. I should try one of these needles. There's 2 of them left. I should try one of these needles. There's 2 of them left. They're funky looking. And they come in this funky special case. And I read in here last night that to obtain best results, give the stylus a quarter turn in the needle arm of the sunbox occasionally. And I read in here last night that to obtain best results, give the stylus a quarter turn in the needle arm of the sunbox occasionally. And I read in here last night that to obtain best results, give the stylus a quarter turn in the needle arm of the sunbox occasionally. Echo. Hey, Paige. How are you and Ethan doing? Nicholas Y Song is here. Hello, everybody. Hey, Paige. How are you and Ethan doing? Nicholas Y Song is here. Hello, everybody. Nicholas is pretty depressed tonight. I'm sorry. Do you want to talk about it? I was really depressed last night. Really depressed last night.
Nicholas is pretty depressed tonight. I'm sorry. You want to talk about it? I was really depressed last night. Really depressed last night. Nicholas is pretty depressed tonight. I'm sorry. I was really depressed.
I think tonight, especially if it gets slow, I'm going to apply for disability. Live on the Book of Faith. Because, I do things when
Especially if it gets slow, I'm going to apply
when the show's on. I don't necessarily get shit done otherwise.
live on the Book of Faith.
Tell them hi for me.
I do things when the show's on. I don't necessarily get shit done otherwise. Live on the Book of Faith. Tell them hi for me.
Paige had a shitty week too, but you sound excited for Memorial Day, which is cool. And maybe I'll grill out for Memorial
We had
Day.
a shitty week too, but we sound excited for Memorial Day, which is cool.
Is it time to commune yet? It's pretty much time to commune.
Memorial Day. Is it time to commune yet? It's pretty much time to commune.
I think I have to poop now. Dang it, the heck. I'm almost out of weed again. Dang it, right to heck. 3-day weekend. I haven't worked since November. This is the longest weekend I've had ever.
3-day weekend.
But I'm gonna apply for disability tonight. And
I've had ever.
what? And I'll feel better about myself.
But I'm gonna apply for
A little bit.
disability tonight. And
Just paralyzed. I'm paralyzed.
and I'll feel
Not
better.
literally. Nicholas, just going through a lot lately.
Just paralyzed.
Lost my daughter a couple years ago. She was an identical twin. Her sissy is still here. Oh my God, she's amazing, but I'm just down.
Nicholas, just going through a lot lately.
And
Lost my daughter.
it's a lot of pressure.
She was an identical twin.
With her sister still alive, I think, I would imagine at least. Want to be happy for her. I don't know. I'm really sorry. Death and grief. After my parents died, I had a therapist that, or a psychiatrist, and at the time he told me he's the only one that said anything that gave me any hope that I might feel better ever. Because lots of people tell me, oh, time heals all wounds or whatever, and it's just like I couldn't imagine ever being at peace with, especially my mom's death. Like it's like destroyed me, right? And that, and that's not my kid, right? Like that. I don't even like it's just so much. And then what the psychiatrist said is that he's like, well, that his dad had died like 40 years earlier or something. He was an older man, and he said that like when he thought about his dad's death, it still hurt just as much as it did when it first happened. But there were times that he could go like I don't know, when my mom first died too. I think it was the same. Like I couldn't think about anything else, like constantly, and like just the idea that there might be hope that there might be times I could go a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes a day, a week without thinking about it. It still hurts, right? But like, I don't know. Anyway, grief never ends. I don't think is my point, and I'm sorry.
A week without thinking about it, it still hurts, right? But like,
I need a giant disco ball. Giant.
Giant disco ball. Giant.
I love you too, Ange. How's Sophie's ear? It doesn't seem to bother her too much. Poor dog. Second time she bled today. She stepped on Laura had for a surgical razor, like a I don't know, it must have fallen out of her bag or something, and she stepped on it and cut her foot. She's all right though. Arnold says, "No, it does not. Death is a horrible thing. You and I talked earlier. I went and made peace with my loss so I can get the fuck up every day and throw my feet in the floor every morning." Where did I put the... Diana hug! Ha ha ha! Good night, Colleen. Enjoy your time with your friends. I lost the vape hose. Let's call it that, the vape hose. Where are you? I see it. Where are you? 11 is the time I shoot for. It is. I got no. I don't know. I was depressed. I was depressed. 11 is the time I shoot for. It is. I got no. I don't know. I was depressed. I was depressed. 11 is the time I shoot for. It is. Oh, Arnold, I can't do anything copyrighted. That's why I stick to the keyboard and my phone, my records and cylinders. If I do something copyrighted, like they don't ban you every time, but if you do like play music every day in your show, they kick your ass to the curb. Good to see you too, Samantha Joe. Angel's here. Maybe I'll smoke another bowl of this. I have one bowl worth of fresh weed left, so I think I'm gonna pack it with this used vape weed. Pack a bowl with it. Better than nothing. Better than resin, I think. Who knows? I feel oh so pretty. Oh so pretty. Yeah? I don't know how to like on YouTube just go to Dandelion. She's the emoji queen. Is that an emoji poem? Sophie's doing alright. She's sleeping in. Dang it to heck, Justin, how are you? Rodney's already dead. Rodney, that's back? Hey, I missed you. My friend Rodney, he submitted his ID to the Book of Face. We'll see if he passes muster here. That doesn't make any sense. That is a mixture of more than one saying. Smiling and cheesing. I've got a little bit of lead slinger whiskey left. You're welcome to a shot. Pour it in.
I've got a little bit of lead slinger whiskey left. You're welcome to a shot. Pour it in.
Summer camp. Interesting. Early for summer camp. What kind of camp? Like Crystal Lake kind of?
Interesting. Early for summer camp. What kind of camp?
You're gonna smoke weed and have premarital sex? I'd be careful.
You're gonna smoke weed and have premarital sex? I'd be careful.
I have this little decapitated grandmother head. I like to pretend that's Pamela Sue Voorhees. I don't know where that is though. I think it might have rolled under the stove or something.
Decapitated grandmother head. I like to pretend it's Pamela Sue Voorhees. I don't know where that is though. I think it might have rolled under the stove or something. Decapitated grandmother head. I like to pretend it's Pamela Sue Voorhees.
Oh, I love less. Lay low. Pamela Sue. She's the real first killer. If you ever get a murderer like stalking you and quizzing you like that happens in Scream, it's Pamela Sue is the first killer in Friday the 13th. It could save your life someday. In my hometown, Chillicothe. I like that. I like it. I like the name of that. I butchered it. He's playing with Sean. Primus is playing with Sean Lennon Sunday. Nice. Claypool, Lennon, Delirium. I'm so confused. I'm old or something. No, I never paid attention to music all that well. I didn't. I'm more of a visual person. I like really good graphics and I don't know, whatever. I hate Minecraft too. I'm like, kids these days, they don't even care about graphics. What is this? It's like 1980 all over again. It's massive online or whatever, multiplayer, whatever. John Lennon kiddo. Didn't she just say Sean Lennon? Oh, Sean Lennon is John's son, maybe? No, I don't know.
John Lennon kiddo. Didn't she just say Sean Lennon?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, Sean Lennon is.
I like John Lennon a lot. Like the wedding march song that we had was Imagine by John Lennon. And then like the one the one for after the ceremony, we had Redemption Songs by Bob Marley. We got married in Jamaica. It's good stuff. I hear a lot of criticism of John Lennon, right? Of like he was like used domestic or was guilty of domestic violence and was a shitty husband, and I still think he's he was a great thinker, and some of the things that he protested. I like the nude protest he had. I don't know. I just he did and said a lot of things that I respect as well. I don't know. We don't look to people as role models, I think, and I don't know. Like the good things that people do or the bad things people do don't detract from the good things they do. I don't know. I think we should stop celebrating people in general. Like celebrities should be dead. We should celebrate and it gets fuzzy when, especially with art and things. Like we should celebrate the things people do and the ideas that they have, and the things that they say more than who they are. Like this, because people always disappoint you. But we can always look to the things that they do, and for an example. We were born to disappoint. Our mortality, if nothing else, even if you lead a perfect life and do nothing but please other people, eventually you'll die and stop pleasing them. And that's really a disappointment to ever. Like, death is the biggest disappointment there is. Eventually you'll die and stop pleasing them. Everyone's replaceable, that's what they say, right? No one is special, and duality is a fundamental quality. Yes and no. I'm of two minds. No, one's special and one isn't. No, I don't know. I like to say I have lizard brain, and then the lizard brain has a sweet layer of frosting called the cerebral cortex on top of it. And those two battle each other. I don't know. Yeah, the Lego Movie teaches us that everyone is the special. And sometimes it's your turn, but most of it's my turn, or it's his turn, or that guy's turn. It's after we all get our turn, then you guys can be the special. Angel, everybody has their own version of imagination. What's up, Jason? Who said that? I forget. My brain doesn't work. The ceiling, for sure. And my mood's is elevated more than usual. How are you? And then Cody says, "Hey, Jason. Hey, Cody." Dandelion says, "LOL. That's a cool story. Sounds like a crazy time. I missed something, didn't I? I'm always missing shit." I've got new masks. Probably most of you haven't seen. Not new, but I found them in the basement. I've got new masks. Probably most of you haven't seen. I'm not new, but I found them in the basement.
I brush my teeth with regularity. Once in the morning and once at bedtime and after each meal so my teeth will shine. You'll remember the saying if you rehearse and you'll be like the masters of the universe. I'm always throwing my balls around, it's true. Dang it, the heck? What else we got here? What else we got going on? Yeah, and I need another head in here to put a mask on and be like, we'd be like twin brothers, right? Well, and then we can't forget Sis here. Sis.
Dang it, the heck? What?
Yeah, I had to walk in on that shit once. I was just walking in the armory and like, why did they have to do it in the armory? Why did they know? I think they wanted me to catch him. Yeah, I had to walk in on that shit once. I was just walking in the armory and like, why did they have to do it in the armory? Why did they know? I think they wanted me to catch him.
Yes, I think even I think that was too messed up. Even I. What's wrong with these people? I will not quit being evil. This has put me on the road to on the right path now. Thanks a lot, He-Man. This has put me on the road to on the right path now. Thanks a lot, He-Man. It's a good show, Mario. Dang it, the heck! I don't know. Oh my goodness. It's a good show, Mario. Oh my goodness. I think everything else you've seen, although I found you know, you get duplicates at garage sales. So I got 2 Master Vader masks and I'm Beta Vader. Yeah. Dang it, the heck.
Together we can rule the galaxy. Impressive. Most impressive.
Oh, good guys, you like it? I'm glad. I am Beta Vader.
You have failed me for the last.
Dang it, the heck! I'm sorry, Master Vader. Dang it. I think most of you saw Buzz Off.
You mess with me. Side effects may include headaches, upset stomach issues, total annihilation.
I'm not supposed to talk, so I don't know how this works.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
I mean, Kylo Ren's boring. Force. I don't know. Robert Downey Jr. is kind of hot, so I'm sexy under this mask, that's for sure. Okay.
Alright. Is it hot in here? I don't know. I just feel like Carrot Top every time I grab all this shit out of a big bin. The prop comedy is probably my least favorite type of comedy. But I don't know. Dang it, the heck! It's getting hot in here. Take off all my clothes. Arnold S.E. says, I pass this on. My brothers at 101st Airborne 2nd Battery are watching this. Hello, 101st Airborne 2nd Battery. Welcome into the echo chamber. Dang it to heck. It is a question and answer show, so I take questions. Otherwise, like I could play you. You guys like phonographs? Aren't we guys all love phonographs, I hear? Is that a little tiny blue bong? It is. A viewer sent this in. Not a viewer, really, a friend on Facebook. Yeah, she was in Nashville, Tennessee, at this place called the Miniature House or something, and she bought it for me and sent it. It's pretty cool. No, I don't think so. But I think it is glass, though. I've dropped it so many times now. Dang it. Dang it, right. Heck. All right. I dropped it so many times now. Dang it. Dang it, right. Heck. All right. The whole wide world in his hands, in his lap, really. And wrapped around his little finger, maybe. It all spins for him. That's what he wishes, at least. Doesn't every baby wish that, though? It all spins for him. Dang it. Alright, time to smoke a bowl. Time to do something manly now that army guys are watching. I can't be skipping and jumping around. I got military men and... Do Dragon Breath. I found out Dragon Breath is what was crashing the app since I stopped turning on that effect on Facebook. The show hasn't crashed once. Okay, I'll try. Oh well, if it's a all right. Are you sure it's not copyrighted? Are you sure it's not copyrighted? We should listen to it once first. Witty and gay, right? I feel so witty and gay, too. All right, here we go. Witty and gay, right? I feel so witty and gay, too. All right, here we go. I'm not a musician. I'm gonna try it anyway. I don't care.
Kelly Blue Book's lowest 5-year cost to own.
I'm not a musician. I'm gonna try it anyway. I don't care.
I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright. And I pity any girl who isn't me tonight. I feel charming, oh so charming. It's alarming how charming I feel. And so pretty that I hardly can believe I'm real. This is no good. See the pretty girl in that mirror there. Who can that attractive girl be? Such a pretty face, such a pretty dress, such a pretty smile. Feel stunning and entrancing. I feel like running and dancing for joy. For I'm loved by a pretty, wonderful boy. I got the hook. I got the hook. I got the I feel pretty, oh so pretty, that the city should give me its key. A committee should be organized to honor me. I feel dizzy, I feel sunny, I feel fizzy and funny and fine. And so pretty, Miss America can just resign. See the pretty girl there in that mirror there? Who can that attractive girl be? Such a pretty face, such a pretty dress, such a pretty smile, such a pretty me. I feel stunning and entrancing. Feel like running and dancing for joy. For I'm loved by a pretty, wonderful boy. Dang it. All right, you asked for it. It's your fault. All right, you asked for it. It's your fault. Well, anything for you Army boys. Is it Army? I don't know. I know it's. I don't want to misidentify your branch. I want to get all the branches right. Well, anything for you Army boys. Is it Army? I don't know. I know. It's anybody ever seen the Pee Wee Herman Christmas special? I love the chorus line with Marines. I need like an orchestra and a chorus line of Marines in here. And they just I want to crowd surf. It's military boys. What is wrong with me? It's not my fault. Somebody else's. Clearly. What is wrong with me? It's not my fault. Somebody else's. Good. You're welcome, and I'm sorry. Sarah says, JC, did you see my singing? It was really good. You're welcome, and I'm sorry. Yes, time for communion. Sarah says, JC, did you see my singing? It was really good. This is our communion here. They probably don't let you partake in the military Jeff Sessions himself is gonna come down there and I don't know. And Sessions is gonna come in there and take your weed, and Pence is gonna zap your brain so you stop thinking the game songs.
Gonna come down there. I don't know. Sessions is gonna come in there and take your weed, and Pence is gonna zap your brain so you stop thinking the game songs.
Good. It's fun. It's fun to make an idiot dance.
Dang it to heck.
All right, here we go.
It's fun. It's fun to make an idiot dance. Dang it to heck.
All right, here we go. Let's set up the phonograph. We need to hear some good cylinders. That tasted good. Hey, Brett. How's it going, man? Glad to see you. Feeling sick? Or you want to man, it's been a rough week for a lot of people. Myself included, for sure. It's been a rough week for a lot of people. It is. We're gonna ring in some Memorial weekend with the latest on Cylinder.
It is. We're gonna bring in some weekend with
Oh wow, Brett, I'm really sorry. Small condolences, but I'll play your song. I really am sorry, Brett. Small condolences, but I'll play your song. Wow, I can't deny that. But and I'm board certified psychiatric nurse, so I can certainly testify to my own insanity. But I also feel it's my firm belief that mental illness is universal, and that if you live long enough, you're gonna face something you can't handle, and that's like pretty much basically the definition of mental illness. Lots of us have symptoms of mental illness. You feel sad, the symptoms of mental illness are universal too, like the feeling sad or whatever. And when it really becomes a pathology, is when it interferes with either so much the quality of your life or your ability to function, and lots of symptoms can interrupt that.
So much the quality of your life or your ability to function, and lots of symptoms can interrupt that. So much the quality of your life or your ability to function.
Where is that? Here it is. I found one I haven't played too that definitely will work. Put on your old gray bonnet. This one's for you, Brett. Just pining, I'm lonely too. The yearning keeps returning, 'cause I'm learning how to lose. And the feeling of something new, fancy feeling to me from you. The sensation is admiration. I wish you'd tell me what to do. I've taken quite a fancy to you, dear. That's me. Dang it. Oh man. At least they could do that. Thanks, man. This used to be my dad's. I love this. I love this thing. I'm probably gonna break it live on the show sometime soon, but at least it's getting used. Once again, Edison Records, Edison Gold molded records echo all over the world. Once again, the future history of anachronism written live in the Book of Face for you, for your future children and your elderly grandparents. May they enjoy it now and time immemorial. The future history of anachronism. Good night, Sarah. I'm gonna sing you a good. I'm gonna say a bedtime story for you in your honor. Good night, Sarah. Good we've just been doing regular nursery rhyme voice because I don't know exactly where Batman Mask is, but kind of enjoying it. The change for a little bit too. I had a little pony. Good night, Arnold. Good night, grunts. I gotta do that too. I had a little pony. Good night, grunts. Sleep tight. Good night, grunts. It's fun singing for you all, but I don't get to serenade very often, especially on demand. Okay, I had a little pony. It's fun singing for you. I had a little pony. His name was Dapple Gray. I lent him to a lady to ride a mile away. She whipped him. She slashed him. She rode him through the mire. I would not lend my pony now for all the ladies' hire. This version is first recorded in 1825, although an earlier one, I had a little Bonnie nag. His name was Dapple Gray, and he would bring me to an alehouse, a mile out of his way. Seems to have been in existence since 1630. Pussycat, Pussycat, where have you been? Pussycat, Pussycat, where have you been? I've been to London to see the Queen. Pussycat, Pussycat, what did you there? I frightened a little mouse under her chair. It is widely thought that the Queen here is Elizabeth I, and that the rhyme refers to an actual incident that took place in her reign. Here we go round the mulberry bush. This will be last verse. Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush on a cold and frosty morning. This is the way we clap our hands, clap our hands, clap our hands. This is the way we clap our hands on a cold and frosty morning. This dance game was particularly popular at the end of the 19th century. An earlier version mentions a bramble bush, and another begins, Who will you have for nuts in May? Nuts in May, nuts in May. An earlier version mentions a bramble bush, and another begins, It's a good show, Mario! At the end of Rick and Morty's, every time it's like, I don't know, a tagline to one of the, I don't know, whatever, it says, this guy in a Italian, cook, he looks like an Italian cook, right? And he says, it's a good show! And it does it twice, it's a good show! And like, my kid is like, what video game character does that sound like? And I'm like, it's a good show, Mario! And he's like, yes! That's it. And like, my kid is like, you're welcome. It's a good show, Mario! He's like, yes! That's it. You're welcome. Beta Vader! I can still choke my chicken though. I got a lower voice, or a higher pitched voice, but I can choke this chicken to heck. Dang it to heck. So Harrison is asking for big butts. You can't lie about that, can you? When life hands you lemons, choke your chicken. It's almost time to take my pill. I don't know. Then maybe we could try something with big butts. I don't know.
When light hands you on and choke your chicken. That's almost something. I don't know, then maybe we can try something with big butts. I don't know.
Oh, I wanted to play the Put On Your Old Gray Bonnet. See, that's getting more dangerously close to copyright. Is that copyright? I don't know about karaoke. I probably could get away with karaoke. I don't know.
See, that's getting more dangerously close to copyright.
I can't show my big butt either.
Karaoke. I probably could get away with karaoke. I don't know.
But believe you me, if the community standards were such, this show would be completely new, just to reduce stigma, because that's ultimately what this show is all about, right? And I think I should take my pills soon too.
This show would be completely new, just to reduce stigma. That's ultimately what this show is all about, right?
I have guests of all kinds on the show. Everybody's invited to the echo chamber. Pretty soon I'm gonna get more guests, and I'm clean as a whistle. That's my show where I shower. I think if I get guests in there, that'll bring in some attention. Just different men and women showering with me. That'd be great. That's good TV. Oh yeah, let's see, what else? Drink. I need a drink to swallow the pill. I like that song though. That's the first time I've heard it, and probably, I don't know, 20 years at least, 25 years, if I ever heard it. The title sounds familiar, so I think I probably did.
I don't know, 20 years
the title sounds familiar. That's why you're coming in.
Eileen was having a hard time. I'm in contact with her though, so I think hopefully she's doing a little bit. She's doing okay. Hope to see her soon on the show. She was on the dog park edition today or earlier.
She was on the dog park edition today. Or earlier. She was on
I know I took a Coke out of the fridge. Be damned if I can find it though. You got that whiskey? Oh, let's see. Let me look at the lyrics.
You got that whiskey.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Let me look at the lyrics.
Okay, welcome. This is Jason is a social scientist. By Mouth Daily. Pill number 204. The pill is Triumeq. It's a once-a-day pill containing 3 medications. Abacavir. What is it? Why can't I remember? Dolutegravir and Lamivudine. Let me start over. Welcome, this is Jason is a social scientist. By Mouth Daily, pill number 204. The pill is Triumeq. It's a once-a-day pill containing 3 medications, abacavir, dolutegravir, and Lamivudine. Together they work in concert to suppress the replication of the HIV virus within my system. Why do I take my medications live on the Book of Face? I stand up in front of friends, family, and strangers and swallow my HIV medication to embrace stigma and hopefully dispel ignorance and find support. And yeah. Arnold's got some whiskey for you, Risa. But tequila, what a limited selection.
Arnold's got some whiskey for you, Risa. Yeah.
He's sponsored by the 101st Airborne. Sponsored in what? Oh, are you guys sponsoring me now? You guys got to do a calendar to... Oh my goodness. I need the 101st Airborne second battery in the echo chamber. Gotta hear your voices ring around the world. Ring a Rosie.
I need the 101st Airborne second battery in the echo chamber. Gotta hear your voices ring around the world. Ring a Rosie.
The show used to be a lot busier when I shared it. One time, I don't know, I sound like an old man. Remember the good old days? One time I had 160 viewers at once. And then another time, well, whatever. I was able to get the sharing going, and really, like, I don't know, it's more intimate, and I do feel more comfortable when it's just friends or people that are familiar. You jump out of goddamn planes for a fucking living. It's kind of crazy, man. God love you. I think I'm too old now. I do believe in the draft. I have for a long time. Because here, people like you go out fighting in our name, and they don't even know where you're at. They don't know why you're there. They don't know what happens to you when you're there, and it's not on the news. And people need to have skin in the game, right? If it could be their sons or daughters, they'll be a lot more likely to question why we're going to war and what we're, and it's too easy. It's too easy for I don't know. So why we're going to war and what we're doing, and that being said, I would dodge the draft. No, I don't. Like, I really don't believe it. I believe in national service. I think everybody should be required to do 2 years of national service. You can choose military if you want to, but you can also work in national parks or go. You can keep going to school until if you want to be a teacher or whatever it is you want to be. Like, and then you do 2 years as a teacher. I don't know. I think us all working towards a common goal. I see value in that, I guess. Your father dodged the draft? Wow. That was something like a dangerous thing to do almost, wasn't it, in some places? I told my dad once when I was in high school, we were sitting around the dinner table, and I said I would have dodged the draft. And he got this look of fury in his eyes. I didn't expect it. I told my dad once when I was in high school, we were sitting around the dinner table, and I said I would have dodged the draft. And he got this look of fury in his eyes. I didn't expect it. My brother was in the military. My dad was too. My dad was in the army. He was in Korea right after the war there, but it was post-war Korea. And then my brother, he was a Marine. He was in the first Gulf War. He was in Korea right after. When I was in 3rd grade, we went to visit him and or watch his graduation at Camp Pendleton. It was like that was my first time in a plane. That was fun. First time to see the ocean. We were just there for the weekend, but we went to SeaWorld and we went to. We didn't go to Disneyland. My brother didn't want to go there or something. He wanted to get home. That's what it was, and I don't blame him. But it was still disappointing. I got a Mickey Mouse T-shirt though, at least. And SeaWorld was awesome. I got to ride in a taxi cab. I'm just rambling now. I can't share the show, Shiloh. Well, actually, I could share it with this account now, but last time I got a 5-day ban from sharing in groups. Last time I got dinged, and I don't know. I'm not sure why. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a solution, but right now it's just more intimate. That's cool too. I'm not sure why. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure out a solution, but right now it's just more intimate. That's cool too. I'm gonna try a fresh needle in the. Yeah, I think there's some people that really liked it. Like before I even thought of sharing the show, before I did it, like it was. Yeah.
There's some people that really
Yeah, with earlier days in the show,
before I even thought of
there's
sharing
people that be like, oh, I missed, a common one is I missed the old Kanye. It's pretty, I don't know, that's kind of a dig, but that's alright.
There's people that be like, oh, I missed a common one is I missed the old Kanye. It's pretty, I don't know, it's kind of a dig, but that's alright. I'm gonna overplay this record, but I like it a lot. I want to hear it with the new needle. So this is the Dirty Dozen #2, and I looked it up. The Dozens is a game African Americans played in the 20s and 30s. It's sort of like rap battles in a way, or like yo mama jokes. People took turns insulting each other until one of them gave up. And Eminem had his first group was D12, named after the Dirty Dozen. I don't know. So, and this is recorded September 1929. I just found this like 4 days ago. I really like it.
You are solid with us, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you.
You are solid with us, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Your
sister asked me to kiss her.
You know about that one that I did with and that you said with me. Rub him, kiss him, good. Now your papa is good. Now your mama sees the dog is home.
Gangnam Style. Hit her across the head with my great big fist.
You run out on the street, son, I don't know when. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I like your mom, but you got too many men. And just acting as stand to stand. Every time I see it, you got a brand new man that you the dead in the street. Rob the street, live together good. Now your papa is good. Now your mama thinks the Lord is on.
You just fake it, that's all, Dallas. You just fake it. No one wants to see a grouch. You just fake it, that's all, Dallas. That's what being human is. I don't even choose to do it. It's like, I don't know. It's part of the reason I don't go out in public. especially when you. I like being happy around you people, but like, boy, I don't know.
Part of the reason I don't go in public is
When at my old job, I don't know, people were kind of rude when I came out with the HIV stuff, right? And I just got sick of going there. I was just like sick of looking people in the eye, and then like I get to where and I'm like, you're in a bad mood, like, this person sucks. You don't have to like pretend to be nice. You don't have to smile. You don't have to like let people spit in your face and then thank them for it, right? And as soon as I get in, I'm like, hi, hi, fuck, just. People don't even mean to be shitty. It happens on accident. Sometimes on accident, on purpose, I guess. Whatever. I used to have a T-shirt that said "Meet" when I was in high school. Mean people suck. That was a popular T-shirt, and then there was "Nice People Swallow." There's like the comeback to that. That was a popular T-shirt, and then there was "Nice People Swallow." There's like the comeback to that. Feel free to share. You have new fans. Oh well, what do you want to know? It's a question answer show. If you want to know about like the HIV stuff, like I got it unprotected with unprotected sex from a guy on Grindr. Question answer show. If you want to know about like the HIV stuff, like I'm not sure which one. I'm married. I have 2 kids. My wife's HIV negative. We've been married since 2007. We've been a couple since 2004. We've been married since 2007. We've been a couple since 2004. Yeah. Can I put you up there? No pressure. Like I'll tell. How is the married life? It's been stressful, but like I think we're a better place than we have been for a long time. All right. How is the married life? It's been stressful, but like I think we're 101st Airborne 2nd Battery. Or battalion probably. I'm such an idiot. You can correct me. You probably did, and I didn't even see. 101st. Look at those sexy bastards. They're out there protecting us, jumping out of goddamn airplanes. Look at those sexy bastards. They're out there protecting us, jumping out of goddamn airplanes. Try to be truthful as much as I can be on this show, with the caveat that it all could be smoke and mirrors. And I do. I use literally smoke and mirrors and lenses and cameras to create a false reality. And it's hard to know what's real and what's not. Everything's real, but it's not, though. There's illusion and misdirection, and that's for the lawyers. I don't have a lawyer. I should get one. There's illusion and
misdirection.
Nice. Arnold's married too. How long have you been married? How's that married life treating you? My marriage, my marriage got off to a rough start though because, about, let's see, we got married October 31st, 2007, Halloween 2007. But my mom died in June of 2007, so like 4 or 5 months earlier, it was I don't know. So I was still definitely green, and my dad had died June of 2006. I was just like in a rough spot, and then so I think my depression was hard on our marriage, and then. We had kids, and I don't know. That put new stressors on our relationship, and I think we both had some. I know we did. We both had some substance abuse issues. I became a really severe opiate addict. Like I don't really go into the details of my. We both recovered from our problems. I think everything is a struggle, but. I definitely don't. I'm clear of opiates since 2010 when my first son was born. But at my peak, I was passing out with needles in my arm. I'm really lucky to be alive. But I tested. I always use clean needles, and I hadn't been using opiates for years before I got the HIV, and I had tested negative, so certainly I got the HIV from sex on Grindr. Second marriage, but nice. I'm glad you're happy. Partnerships, life is hard, so I think partnerships really can be handy. Partnerships, life is hard, so I mean partnerships. Yeah, it's not, and I don't know. I don't think we're meant to be monogamous, though. I mean, half of marriages end, and how many of those are because of extramarital activity. And then, how many marriages stick together, and how many of them is there extramarital activity? Honesty and authenticity has always been, I wasn't perfect in my honesty, right? I'm not perfect, so I wasn't perfect before I opened my marriage and had sex outside of my marriage. I did talk to my wife and told her that I wanted to explore that side of my sexuality. She knew that I've been attracted to men. I came out to her when we were just friends, and it wasn't long after that we were a couple. So then I never came out to anyone else. She knew that but we got married, and I guess monogamy was just implied, and I really never considered anything else. I've been a serial monogamous my whole life. I had 6 girlfriends before that. And what? But then when everything started going south with the marriage, I don't know, there was just abuse and other shit, and then and abuse is never a one-way street, right? So whatever. Abuse is never a one-way street, right? So whatever. And I don't know. Let's see. Something about marriage. Something about marriage. Oh, like the monogamy thing, right? So, how I was dishonest, and so I told her that I wanted to explore that side of my sexuality, and that, I wanted her to come back and talk to me about, like, like what she thought of that. Like, I told her, you can say no. I don't know what my answer will be to that, but I mean, I want to have that discussion, right? And she, she didn't come back to me for like 6 weeks, and then, I don't know, at that time she had some issues with alcohol, right? Some pretty severe issues, and so she had to go into detox. And I used that as an excuse to, like, well, she's wrong because she needs to go on it's ridiculous logic, and it's not. And I was mad that she hadn't come back to me and just kind of left me hanging on that. And so yeah, well, she was like, I had sex with this guy, and she found out right away. And then from then on, like, we had an open relationship, and it was fraught with peril, but we did. And it just, I don't know. And then, within a year and a half, I come down with the HIV. Yeah, and then so, what? Brother, you push through when you have nothing left. You just get up, right? You just, like, surviving is the toughest part, right? You have to, like, then you have to actually do something. Brother, you push through when you have nothing left. You just get up, right? And we can survive a lot. It's amazing what we can survive. You have to actually do something. And we can survive a lot. It's amazing what we can survive. I'm trying to think what else. So, and the other way I was dishonest. That's the other thing. Like, was I said I was using protection all the time, and I wasn't. Now I'm HIV even. So, but like, and I had my own calculus that was clearly wrong. Was because statistically, like, most people, like, the riskiest behavior is to receive anal sex, right? So I never let anybody, like, come inside of me, or have, like, I always made guys wear condoms when they fucked me. But, like, I'm like, well, I don't know. I didn't want to wear a condom necessarily, right? And I'm like, well, it's less risky. What are the chances? Like, so, and then that's probably how it happened. I didn't want to wear a condom necessarily, right? And I'm like, wow, it's just less risky. Oh, Harrison. Which one of you is Harrison? And then that's probably how it happened. Oh, Harrison. Which one of you is Harrison? Let me see. Let me see.
Trust the brand experts trust. Subaru. Kelley Blue Book's most trusted brand for the 3rd year in a row. Put Subaru
Commercials on here.
your list.
Am I getting paid for that?
Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. She looks like one of those rap guys' girlfriends, but, who understands those rap guys? She looks like a total prostitute, okay? I mean, her butt, it's just so big. I can't believe it's just so round. It's like out there. I mean, gross. Look, she's just so black.
I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny when a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and around that thing in your face, you get sprung. What pull up tough? If the butt was stuffed deep in the jeans she's wearing, I'm hooked, and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, and I want to get with ya. I want to take your picture. My homeboys tried to warn me, but with that butt, you got to make me so horny. Oh, rumple smooth skin. You say you want to get in the Benz? Well, use me, because he ain't that average groupie. I've seen him dancing to hell with romancing. She's sweat wet. Got it going like a turbo vet. I'm tired of magazines. Saying flat butts are the thing. Take the average black man and ask him that. She got a backpack much back. So fellas, has your girlfriend got the butt? Then shake it. Shake that healthy butt. Baby got back. 4-bar break. I don't know. Baby got back. Wait, I don't know. I like them round and big, and when I'm throwing a gig, I can't help myself. I'm acting like an animal, now here's my scandal. I want to get you home and double up, I ain't talking about Playboy, cause silicone parts and made for toys, I want them real thick and juicy. So find that juicy double, Mix-a-Lot's in trouble, begging for a piece of that bubble, so I'm looking at rock videos, knocking these bimbos, walking like hoes. You can have them. Bimbos, I'll keep my women like Flojo. A word to the thick soul sisters, I want to get with ya. I want to cuss or hit ya. But I gotta be straight when I say, till the break of dawn, baby got it going on. A lot of pimps won't like this song because them punks like to hit it and quit it. But I'd rather stay and play because I'm long and I'm strong and I'm down to get the friction on. So ladies, if you want to roll in my Mercedes, then turn around, stick it out. Even white boys gotta shout, baby got back. Yeah, baby. Nope. Yeah, baby. When it comes to females, Cosmo ain't got nothing to do with my selection. 36, 24, 36, huh? Only if she's 5'3". So your girlfriend rolls on a Honda, playing workout tapes by Fonda. But Fonda ain't got a motor in the back of her Honda. My anaconda don't want none unless you got dumb buns, hun. You can't do side bends or sit-ups. But please lose that butt. Some brothers want to play that hard roll and tell you that butt ain't gold, so they toss it and leave it. And I pull up quick to retrieve it. So Cosmo says, you're fat. Well, I ain't down with that because your waist is small and your curves are kicking. And I'm thinking about sticking to the beanpole dames and magazines. You ain't missed things. Give me a sister, I can't resist her. Red beans and rice didn't miss her. Some knucklehead tried to diss, cause his girls are on my list. He had game, but he chose to hit him, and I pulled up quick to get with him. So ladies, if your butt is round, you want a XXX throwdown, dial 1-900 Mix-a-Lot and kick them nasty thoughts. Baby got fat. Baby got fat. Little in the middle, but you got much back. Little in the middle, but you got much back. Back. Little in the middle, but you got much back. Little in the middle, but you got much back. Dang it to heck. I have to listen to that later. I've never done that before. Thanks, guys. I have to listen to that later. I've never done that before. That's fun. That's fun. I gotta work on that. A little stilted there a couple times. That's fun. That's fun. I gotta work on that. What? That's your favorite song? Oh yeah, I really like Nicki Minaj's version for sure. I love Nicki Minaj. She's killer. I think she writes a lot of her own shit too.
Nice troll here. Hey, Thomas. Thomas.
I love Nicki Minaj. Killer. I think she writes a lot of her own shit too. Nice troll here. Hey, Thomas. Thomas.
I gotta work on that. What's his name? I forget. Oh baby, you got what I need. You say he's just a friend. You said he's just a friend. Well, oh baby, you got what I need. I used to sing that song on the swing set when I was in grade school.
You said he's just a friend. Well, baby, you got what I need.
I used to sing that song on the swing set when I was in grade school. Nice. Yes. Go battalion. 2nd Battalion. Yes. Go battalion. 2nd Battalion. I need to smoke some more. Why did I put that thing? It's gotta be round. Can't touch this. MC Hammer. It's gotta be round. Can't touch it. I don't know by heart. I think I like modern rap too. I do. I don't know, you could call 21 Pilots rap, probably. I really like them a lot. And then, like I said, I really like Nicki Minaj. I don't know. I like anybody that uses really clever wordplay. I'm a sucker for wordplay, for sure.
I like anybody that uses really clever wordplay. I'm a sucker for wordplay, for sure.
I can't find the weeder thingamajigger. I really like this song. This is When I Grow Too Old to Dream. I played it on the beginning, but I like it. I really like this song. This is When I Grow Too Old to Dream. Twerk contest. You guys gonna make me break my neck. Ah.
Twerk contest. You guys gonna make me break my neck.
I can't do a handstand. Hey, do you guys, the 2nd Battalion want to come on the show? 101st Airborne 2nd Battalion in the echo chamber. We can beam the whole lot of you in. Dallas Lake's watching my life. Nice. It's like the Truman Show. If Facebook didn't cap the videos at 4 hours. Like I wouldn't know when to stop the show, so I probably just let it go. Jason is a social scientist. Pill infinity. So they run away. See, you're the second battalion's of camera shy, but that's okay. Come back soon. So they run away. You're the second battalion's of camera shy, but that's okay. Come back soon. You were twerking, Lisa? Nice. Looking pretty good. You can really see the details here. That's pretty cool. You can make out the Obamas here. I finally got the color and the contrast right. Pretty good. You can really see the details here. That's pretty cool. You can make out the Obamas here. I finally got the color and the contrast right. Oh, don't be shy. I've been a guest. It's not too stressful when you made up your mind. Parai province. We have been there before. It's not too stressful when you made up your mind. I'm just. That's probably done a good place. Parai province. Ashton is still on acid. Since when, man? Since when? Are you on a permit trip? I don't think that you're gonna get out of this, man. You're gonna get out of this. Unless you're having fun, just keep going. You're gonna get out of this, man. You're gonna get out of this. Unless you're having fun, just keep going. Risa, don't tell him what to do. Don't tell him what to do. Just come back. Doesn't matter if you're addicted to drugs. Just come back. Just come back. Doesn't matter if you're addicted to drugs. Just come back. Hillary. Hi, Hillary. Hillary. Hi, Hillary. I love your black heart. It's nice of you to stop in, it really is. Love your black heart. Hillary's a good friend of mine. It's nice to have reconnected with her. Hillary's a good friend of mine. It's nice to have reconnected with her. Ashton, I always like to say that whatever is true on acid is also true when you're not on acid. That's a good answer. I always like to say that whatever is true on acid is also true when you're not on acid. Yeah, I'm so gonna apply for that disability. Tonight, for sure. I'm sure tonight's the night. Yeah, I'm so gonna apply for that disability. Are they down for it? Is the battalion willing to video chat? I should have been more explicit in my invitation. You can totally video chat. Am I Magic Mike? Hi, Jem.
Yeah, I should have been more explicit in my invitation.
I watched them a little bit in when I was a kid.
My Magic Mike. Hi, Jem. I watched Jem a little bit in when I was a kid.
Wait, what? Hold me to what? Are you gonna hold my feet to the fire? Please answer. I have to go back and look.
Wait, what? Hold me to what? Are you gonna hold my feet to the fire? Please answer. I have to go back and look. Wait, what? Hold me to what? Are you gonna hold my feet to the fire?
Shiloh made me. I got memed. Whoa.
Shiloh made me. I got memed.
Do another post of the bat. We deploy in a couple minutes. Oh yeah, let's do it.
You deploy in a couple minutes? Holy shit. Do another post of the bat. We deploy in a couple minutes. Oh yeah, let's do it. You deploy in a couple minutes? Holy shit. Do another post of the bat. We deploy in a couple minutes. Oh yeah, let's do it.
Good luck, man. Boys. Sexy boys. I don't know. Whatever you want to be called, I'll call you it. But you're both brave men and sexy boys.
Sexy boys.
101st Airborne,
Whatever you want to be called,
2nd Battalion.
So you're both brave men and sexy boys.
Like,
101st
the tiny room gets destroyed on the regular totes. It's quite frustrating, actually.
The tiny room gets destroyed on the regular totes. It's quite frustrating, actually. The tiny room gets destroyed on the regular totes. It's quite frustrating, actually.
He'd say if he wants to. Or if he had time. Like, maybe just give him time, and that's cool too. It doesn't, like, there's no pressure to be.
Or if he had time. Like, maybe just give him time, and that's cool too. It doesn't, like, there's no pressure to be. Or if he had time.
Thank you, Ashton. I'll play you a song.
Thank you, Ashton. I'll play you a song. love a grand old thing. Congratulations, Mom. Ashton says, thank you. My mom retired today after 28 years working with developmentally disabled people. Oh, that's really cool. Congratulations, Mom. Ashton says, thank you. My mom retired today after 28 years working with developmentally disabled people. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. Oh, Thomas, I'm sorry. Fuck, I get so easily distracted. What's the question? Oh, Thomas, I'm sorry. Fuck, I get so easily distracted. What's the question? Of course, I can't go back far enough. Shiny objects, right? Hey, Ben Wood. What are you doing up so late? Is it gonna be a sunny day, you think, Thomas? Nicki Minaj would blush. Oh, let's read Thomas a bedtime story, if nothing else.
Is it gonna be a sunny day, you think, Thomas?
Good night. Wait, no, wait.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, nice troll. Good morning, Ashton. Good morning, Ashton. You're very welcome. I'm sorry, Mr. Question. Nice troll. Popular nursery rhymes, Mother Goose rhymes with explanations and illustrations. A diller, a dollar. A diller, a dollar. A 10 o'clock scholar. What makes you come so soon? You used to come at 10 o'clock, but now you come at noon. In Yorkshire, diller is used to describe a schoolboy who is dull and slow at learning. One scholar suggests that diller and dollar are shortened forms of dilatory and dullard, but just exactly what the words signify is not certain.
One scholar suggests that diller
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
are shortened forms of
Cock-a-doodle-doo. My dame has lost her shoe. My master's lost his fiddling stick and doesn't know what to do. Cock-a-doodle-doo. What is my dame to do? Till master finds his fiddling stick, she'll have to dance without her shoe.
doesn't know what to do.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. My dame has found her shoe, and master's found his fiddling stick. Sing cock-a-doodle-doo.
Dance without her shoe.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. My dame will dance with you,
Dame has found her
while master fiddles his fiddling stick.
fiddling stick.
For dame and doodle-doo. That sounds like a cock right there, right? That's, I don't know. My dame will dance with you. Oh, master fiddles his fiddling stick? Come on. This very popular rhyme is associated with a somewhat gruesome event. Maybe not. In Hertfordshire, I'm just a pervert, I guess. In Hertfordshire at the end of Elizabeth I's reign. The story, related in a pamphlet published in 1606, tells of the murder of a 3-year-old boy, a deed witnessed by his slightly older sister, whose tongue was then cut out to prevent her naming the murderers. Some years later, when she was playing with her friends, the children began to mock the cock, a common game at the time, with the words, "Cock-a-doodle-doo, Peggy hath lost her shoe." Urged by a friend to repeat the words, the dumb girl miraculously opened her mouth and uttered the rhyme. The earliest printed version of the first 4 lines of the rhyme appeared in about 1765. The 3 other verses... Oh, see, the 3 other verses are the dirty ones. But the 3 other verses are probably of 19th century. This is popular nursery rhyme. This is the nursery rhyme book that my mom used to read to me from when I was a kid. Not the exact copy. This is the British copy. Mother Goose rhymes with explanations and illustrations. Here, I've never read this, and you don't have. Like, if you have to get to bed, but I'll read you what it is here.
Mother Goose rhymes with
I can read you the short version.
I've never read this, and you don't have. If you have to get to bed, but I'll read you what it is.
Long ago, the catchy rhymes known to us now as nursery rhymes passed from the topical, often political jingle into traditional children's literature. Here they have remained, often handed down orally or surviving in early printed editions.
Over 100 of the best loved and most familiar nursery rhymes have been chosen for inclusion in this book. Each one is illustrated by drawings taken from the earliest editions or by the work of such time-honored children's book illustrators as Kate Greenaway, Randolph Caldecott, Arthur Rackham, and Mervyn Peake. The possible origin and meaning of each rhyme is discussed in fascinating notes which appear on the same page as the rhyme. This book is for all the family to enjoy. The possible origin and meaning of each rhyme is discussed in fascinating notes which appear on the same page as the rhyme. This book is for all the family to enjoy. A book of nursery rhymes must, first of all, delight children. The remarkable pictures in this book, many of which have rarely been seen before, will, one believes, do just that. If together with these lilting rhymes they stimulate the child's imagination, one has achieved no mean feat. The illustrations are, in fact, a pictorial history of nursery rhyme illustration. The publishers of the earliest collections of nursery rhymes recognized, as we do today, that children above all love pictures. An illustration catches the attention of the childish mind far more than lines of print, and even in the books of nursery rhymes, each rhyme was accompanied by a little woodcut. Many of the illustrations here are taken from the chapbooks and toy books of the 18th and early 19th centuries. Thomas Bewick and others executed these woodcuts, which still have a remarkable charm and simplicity. The 19th century was the golden age of book illustration. Nothing has surpassed the stunningly beautiful colored engravings of Walter Crane, Kate Greenaway, and Randolph Caldecott. Yet the hand-colored engravings of the mid-19th century, interestingly factory-produced, one of which accompanies three little kittens, they lost their mittens, are surprisingly delightful. The illustrators of the early 20th century, whose work went into numerous reprints in the decades up to World War II, must surely evoke nostalgia. What reader does not recollect in distant memory the enchantment of Arthur Rackham's illustrations? Oh man, what reader, right? I don't know. These with Charles Robinson's delicate line, melting colors have a remarkable and enduring appeal. There have, of course, been many fine illustrations of nursery rhymes in the second half of this century, none of whom are included here. This is simply because one feels that these older pictures form a unity and have, above all, the undeniable quality of miniature works of art. No child or adult can surely resist their enchantment. It needs also to be pointed out that when historical personalities or events are associated with a rhyme, efforts have been made to include an appropriate illustration. This not only adds interest, but also an extra dimension to the rhymes and annotations. In particular, in choosing these particular rhymes, one has selected the most popular. Above all, these will be familiar, if not to the small child, to at least his parents. In many ways, this is as much a book for adults as for children, for it is the former who are responsible for passing on these traditional rhymes, and whose memories of childhood, half-forgotten lines of verse and childish experiences will be evoked by these delightful rhymes. It is doubtful if children are interested in the origins or origins or significance of nursery rhymes. They enjoy the sounds, the rhythms, the repetitive chanting, and the simple tales or situations depicted. But for their parents, these notes about historical personages and events, as well as the myths and rituals associated with the rhymes, may be of interest. In compiling the notes to these rhymes, one is constantly borne in mind the words attributed to Hugo Grotius, the 17th century Dutch jurist and scholar. It is a mean and scandalous practice in authors to put notes to things that deserve no notice. Folklorists and scholars have written extensively about a great number of these rhymes, many of which are really inconsequential. They are simply lullabies, jingles, riddles, and prayers passed on from generation to generation, often adapted and changed, but over the centuries constantly repeated by children in the nursery, with or without the aid of the printed word. While drawing on the vast amount of literature written about these rhymes, the annotations have been kept to a minimum. Only what seems genuinely interesting and possibly accurate has been included. the fake news headquarters. Readers interested in fuller studies of the origins and significance of nursery rhymes should look immediately to Iona and Peter Opie's authoritative work on the subject in the Oxford Dictionary of Nursery Rhymes. No writer on nursery rhymes today can do otherwise than acknowledge considerable indebtedness to this monumental work of scholarship. The pioneering work in the 19th century by James Orchard Halliwell, one of the most indefatigable diggers in the history of scholarship, cannot go unmentioned. For if it was he who, in the Nursery Rhymes of England, initially published in 1842 and Popular Nursery Rhymes and Tales, 1849, first drew attention to the antiquity of nursery rhymes and made the first comprehensive collection of rhymes, on which almost all such anthologies have subsequently been based. It was, in fact, only in the 1820s that the term nursery rhymes came into use. Before that, these verses were simply known as songs or ditties, and in the 18th century, Tommy Thumb songs or Mother Goose melodies. It is by the latter title, obviously older than the British nursery rhymes, that any collection of these verses for children is still known in America. Who Mother Goose was, or why the rhymes were so called, has never been satisfactorily explained, although Mother Goose, as a teller of nursery tales, was certainly familiar in France in the 17th century, and more so after in the publication in 1798 of Charles Perrault's Tales of My Mother Goose, which contained the stories Little Red Riding Hood, Puss in Boots, Bluebeard, Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, Little Tom Thumb, and a couple of others. How old are some of these nursery rhymes? Halliwell clearly pointed out that no manuscript source is earlier than the reign of Henry VIII, but since so few of the rhymes were recorded before the 19th century, this is not particularly significant. Although they were passed on from generation to generation, the majority of these rhymes were not, in the first place, composed for children. Certainly, of those that date from before 1800, probably only counting out rhymes, lullabies, and those accompanying infant games were specifically for the nursery. The rest were adapted from old ballads or folk songs, street cries, proverbs, prayers, or may possibly be remnants of ancient customs and rituals. As far as we can tell, it seems that at least a few of them would have been known in Shakespeare's day, perhaps about a quarter familiar in Charles' first reign, and the others added thereafter. As early as 1641, one writer complained that many of the rhymes repeated by children were unsavory, and in another extraordinary example of misdirected labor, published in 1952, we are told of the incidents in nursery rhymes of, among other unpleasant happenings, death by murder, decapitation, squeezing, shriveling, starvation, hanging, drowning, etc., stealing and general dishonesty, maiming of human beings and animals, physical violence, lunacy, drunkenness, cursing, and even racial discrimination. The author goes on to state that the expressions of fear, weeping, moans of anguish, biting, pain, and evidence of supreme selfishness may be found in almost every other page. The possession in the nursery of many songs and rhymes quite unfit for childish ears is not as extraordinary as it may seem. From Elizabethan times to the early 19th century, children were rarely treated as anything other than miniature adults. Their dress and daily playing by moonlight we encounter in Boys and Girls Come Out to Play simply indicates that at the time children kept the same late hours as adults. It is certain, too, that they were familiar not only with body language, but also what we call now improper behavior. Sexual matters, drunkenness, and other indelicacies would have left children unabashed, and in ages when infant mortality was high and man's life relatively short, death was no stranger, nor was violence or cruelty. Since public beatings, the use of the stocks and other punishments could be witnessed all too frequently in the towns and countryside. That the children of past ages knew from an early age and at first hand about the harshness of life was, perhaps, no bad thing, and that the rhymes that they repeated partly reflects this view is surely perfectly natural. Yet wherever the English word is spoken, these trivial verses have survived. Crooned by nursemaids and parents, their lilt and charm is often close to poetry. They have their own little beauty if looked at closely, said Walter de la Mare. Many of them, he went on, are tiny masterpieces of word craftsmanship. They are not only crammed with vivid little scenes and objects and living creatures, but however fantastic and nonsensical they may be, there is no direct shortcut into poetry itself. Hi. ha. I can't believe I was afraid to look at the numbers. I'm sure everyone had been. How do you cook indefeatables? Nice. Nice. You put cheese on them. Lots of cheese. Steam them in cheese, maybe. But what I know, I rarely eat or prepare indefeatables. Indefeatables. What is that? It seems like a double negative. It sounds like something that gets tired really often. I did. Hey, Cracker.
It sounds like something that gets tired really often.
Let's go hit this bowl again.
Hey, Cracker. Let's go hit this ball again. Hey, Cracker. Let's go hit this ball again. Hey, Cracker. There once was a man named Jason who lived in an echoey wash basin. He learned how to dang from the Sugar Hill Gang and did so when his wife ceased to chasten. There once was a man named Jason
Nice.
who lived in an echoey wash basin. He learned how to dang.
Oh, I watched my dog. I remember seeing your comment. I think when I was doing the show here. Cracker fell asleep on the couch. Nice. Hey, Tiffany, are you going to bed? Let's say good night to you, Tiffany. Good night, Tiffany. Indefatigables. Indefatigables. I thought you were doing the Indagadavida. Oh my goodness.
Good night, Tiffany. Good night.
We can do one nursery rhyme. I know you guys are sick of that book now, but I read Tiffany a bedtime story though. Little Bo Peep. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and doesn't know where to find them. Leave them alone and they'll come home, bringing their tails behind them. Little Bo Peep fell fast asleep and dreamt she heard them bleating. But when she awoke, she found it a joke, for they were still a-fleeting. Then up she took her little crook, determined her to find them. She found them indeed, but it made her heart bleed, for they'd left their tails behind them. It happened one day, as Bo Peep did stray into a meadow hard by. There she espied their tails side by side, all hung on a tree to dry. She heaved a sigh and wiped her eye, and over the hillocks went rambling, and tried what she could, as a shepherdess should, to tack again each to its lambkin. Indagadavida, baby. Good night, Tiffany. Indagadavida, baby. What is going on? Let's play Bop It.
What is going on?
Oh yeah, I got Pop It to start.
Let's play Bop It.
Ah. So only the third? I know, right? Sometimes like, it feels like a date on Grindr when I play that.
I know, right? Sometimes like, it feels like a date on Grindr when I play that.
Ashton says 3PO loves it when you bop, twist it, and pull it. I saw that. I love it. I love it. And you submitted my picture, Cracker. I love it. Swag. The power of swag.
I saw that. I love it. I love it. And you submitted my picture, Cracker. I love it. Swag. The power of swag.
So we got an hour left.
Yeah, it totally has declined because of that cracker. I'm gonna get it figured out though. I'll get it figured out. Well, 6 people shared. No, it's never gonna be the same unless I, like. Okay, like, I don't know. A friend of mine, Rodney Danger, he's working on getting his account verified. Okay, like, I don't know. His name is Rodney Ranger Danger. Rodney Danger. He's working on getting his account verified. This guy's such a funny name. I don't know. So yeah. I don't know. I think it's pushing it too far, right? I think it's pushing it too far, right? Rodney went down. I'm glad you like he just like hey, he's a nice guy, Rodney Danger. He gets no respect. I'm glad you like he just hey, he's a nice guy, Rodney Danger. I'll be right back. I just have to use the bathroom. He gets no respect. Get the heck, Matthew Gerard. That Jay Winter, he's in big trouble. He comes and watches. He's been watching the show for a little while now. It hasn't been in the new echo chamber, but he literally just said today, "Your show's getting better." Crazy guy.
It hasn't been in the new echo chamber, but he literally just said today, "Your show's getting better."
I ate a hot dog. I have a couple good screenshots from Jay. Natalie, how are you? Natalie Holiday's here. Couple good screenshots from Jay. Natalie, how are you? Natalie Holiday's here.
I'm out of weed. Dang it, Jack.
It's a crisis. Crisis! Peekaboo. Oh peep. Oh peep. Crisis. Crisis. I'm back. Emerged from your poop haven. You were revitalized watching the dog park, huh? Well, whatever floats your boat there, sir. The dog park is a nice place. It was. Stressful, though. Stressful.
Whatever floats your boat there, sir. The dog park is a nice place. It was. Stressful, sir. Stressful. Whatever floats your boat there, sir. The dog park is a nice place.
Oh, man. Getting out of weed is such a shitty feeling. Getting out of weed is such a shitty feeling. I gotta make this hit last. You gotta hold this one in deep, right? Here we go. We got this down. Not being able to smoke is even worse. Yeah, that's never being able to. That's worse. You're right. Try gabapentin's like water, for me at least. That's like gabapentin is like it's got the widest dosage range of any drug, like 100 milligrams up to like 1,800 4 times a day. You know, like I don't know. It just feels like any medication that like I don't know. Maybe they say it works for nerve pain and shit.
4 times a day. You know, like I don't know. It just feels like any medication that like I don't know. Maybe they say it works for nerve pain and shit. 4 times a day. You know, like
I used to try to use that instead of opiates. When I was in withdrawal, that doesn't help with withdrawal, that's for sure.
I used to try to use that instead of opiates.
Yeah, I just found that sitting on the table.
Doesn't help with withdrawal, that's for sure.
I'm glad it works for you, man. And, 90 in 2 days? Dang. Puke twice tonight, says Jake. Stupid take-out Mexican, forgot the green chili on the tamale dinner. Gotta guess is the grease without flavor that rocked me.
Puke twice tonight, Jake. Stupid take-out Mexican, forgot the green chili on the tamale dinner.
That sucks.
Gotta guess is the grease without flavor that rocked me.
The crunch. Is that like the withdrawal? Like Suboxone really got rid of withdrawal symptoms, and then I just stayed on that for a year. And the Suboxone, I kept forgetting to take. After about a year, I just was forgetting to take it, and then I like hated the taste of it too. It was like taking a placebo after about 2 months of it. It was like, and the reason I kept taking it then is just because it worked as a 3-day waiting period, right? It takes 72 hours for it to get out of your system, and it's more has a greater affinity to your opiate receptors than actual opiates, because it's like a partial opiate agonist. It only activates it partially. Think of it as a key that fits into a lock but doesn't turn. That's what I like how it describe it. And it gets stuck in that lock. It's like breaks off, and so relapse wasn't something I could do impulsively. I would have had to plan it, and maybe impulsively I might have done it, but like I'm like, no, this is like I have kids, I can't do this. I haven't shared anywhere.
Maybe impulsively I might have done it, but like I'm like, no, this is
Oh, I did share it. I take that back. I shared it in the comments in Disco because my show I got tagged. I'm like. Said my show got mentioned. Matthew Gerard mentioned my show, and I'm like, oh, I'm live. Methadone is dope, though, right? That's the thing about it, you know. Like Suboxone isn't. Like for me, Suboxone. It felt like I was on opiates in some ways. Like when I first started taking it, like when you get really fucked up on like IV opiates or even just pills, like if you get like take high dosage, you're like, you know, you're like the nods, like, you know, and when I first started taking Suboxone to get that, like, and some of the constipation, so just like, but not the euphoria, not the rush, not the cozy warm feelings, so just like this, and then, but after a month or so, you develop a tolerance to Suboxone like you do any other opiate. Instead of, you know, like that nodding off went away. I never got the buzz from it. Like Methadone's great. I mean, it's not, like I've only had small doses of methadone, but it's one of the first opiates I tried. And I believe all drugs should be legal, like opiates included, and because people are going to use them. If you go, like if you have to go and make a prescription and talk to your doctor, get education on how to keep yourself safe, get a prescription for naltrexone, so like an inhaler, and you know, you can partner up with your opiate buddy and keep, you know, people, you could save a lot of lives, and you get rid of the black market, and it's just like you get rid of the stigma. Like people who use drugs aren't criminals, and well, we make them criminals, but I don't know, whatever. It's sure, drugs have the risk, but you know, we don't have to infantilize our whole culture. It's only relatively recently that, like, the concept of the government being able to control what substances you put in your body was even a thing. Yeah, well, bath salts and shit are legal because the other drugs are banned. Like, people, like, they're just trying to get workarounds to get high. People wouldn't choose bath salts if they could get other drugs. Probably. And then, yeah, if they were, you know, if people still want, you know, bath salt, like, I don't know, whatever, I don't know, I don't think there'd be a, yeah, I think, people smoke spice because they can't get weed. And I know that's true. Like, I've talked to people recently.
People smoke spice because they can't get weed.
Wanting, you know, like, saying, I'm stuck smoking spice, I want some weed. I've known a lot of people with a negative experience with spice, like, or several people.
Wanting, you know, like, saying, I'm stuck smoking spice.
I quit, like, the Suboxone kept me off for a year. The first 3 months I went off weed too. Just, because I was afraid, because they drug tested me every month when I went to go get the Suboxone, and they didn't really tell me the rules, right? They just, like, drug tested me. I didn't sign a treatment contract or whatever, but I assumed that if I tested positive for weed, they might restrict the Suboxone. But, like, so I held off 3 months, and then I started smoking again, and when I came back positive, they're like, well, we don't encourage weed, but opiates are the thing that, like, are gonna, like, fuck up your life. You're gonna, like, get you in legal trouble, or, like, you know, worse, right? Kill you. And so yeah, we're not gonna take away your treatment for that because you smoke weed. Like, and it just makes sense. Like, it's I don't know. That's a harsh way. Prison. Now that prison kept you off. That's a harsh way to. I can only imagine. It's like that's a rude awakening, regardless. To be like, I don't know. I'm sorry that happened to you.
That's a rude awakening, regardless. Sorry that happened to you.
Wish I could give you a hug. That sucks. Like the injustice system, right? Like, I think it's one of the biggest indictments of our culture. I think it's like Gandhi, a couple other people too, like are attributed with saying, like, if you want to judge a people or judge a culture, look to see how they treat their elderly and their prisoners. And how we treat those at our mercy says nothing about them and everything about us, right? So even if they're pedophiles, if they're murderers, if they're thieves, if they're drug addicts, like, if we have them in our custody, and we do as a society, and we have more people than anyone else in the world at our mercy in our prison systems, and how we treat them, and just even the joke, even like, well, we're all complicit in it because it's under our name and it happens with our money, but also in the jokes that we make. And it's funny that people in jail get raped and whatever. Like, it's not funny at all, actually. And I don't know, it's rather disgusting.
The jokes that we make.
I took my meds early. I believe in second chances too. I just don't feel like I have a right to sit in judgment or to mete out punishment to people. I have a right to put up boundaries, and I think as a, you know, like, as a culture too, like, if people seem like they're going to continue to hurt other people, I think, yeah, putting them in a prison. I'm not against all prisons, but they should be comfortable places. Like, people should have access to recreation. They should have access to education. They should have access to good food, not rotten food. They should be secure. They should be away from, they shouldn't have to look around their backs before they thinking they're going to be raped. Like, when you treat people like animals, they act like animals. It's craziness. And it's disgusting. And like this idea that, like, punishment is going to make people better. It's not. Like, maybe some people aren't going to get better, but by punishing them is never going to work. I don't know.
Maybe some people aren't going to get better, but punishing them is never going to work.
I don't know. You can look to some of the prison systems in Europe where people, like,
people balk at like having to spend money at and treating people in jail well, but you know what? Like, like I don't know. It's
people balk at like having to spend money and treating people in jail well, but you know what? Like,
we waste our resources. There wouldn't be like if we, if our culture was better, and we took care of the poor, we took care of. I don't know. If everybody had access to healthcare, if everybody had access to good food, if people didn't worry about ending up on the street, I just don't think you'd have as when you have desperate people, they do desperate things. I think, and you can't even blame them. Oh, there was a great ruling. I think I saw it in the Guardian. I think there was a German or French court that determined that this man who stole enough, like a homeless dude, stole enough food to eat. Like he wouldn't steal a lot, but he went into the grocery store and only paid for like half of his things. And the court ruled because he was stealing food to live, like that it wasn't a crime. And it was a really nice precedent to set, I think. If you're stealing bread for your baby, you shouldn't feed for one, stop feeding your baby bread and steal some formula. But yeah, like if you're putting food on the table, fuck it, I don't know.
Baby bread and steal some formula. But yeah, like if you're putting food on the table, baby bread and steal some formula. But yeah, like if you're putting food on the table,
good for you, Paige. It's such an awkward exchange for me, like giving, all social interactions are awkward for me, but like, I don't know, I think people feel so guilty about taking, like, they feel like this like not everybody, but to show that, like, and they all say, like, God bless you, like, they always feel like they have to be religious or something, I don't know, like, it's just, like this, like, it's the least I could do, right? I mean, that's like, I feel like I could do a lot more, and so, like, for them, I don't know, I just, like,
it's the least I could do, right? I mean, that's like, I feel like I could do a lot more, and so, like, for them, I don't know, I just...
If the Republic of Kyrgyzstan was listening to me right now, they'd be like, oh, you're white guilt cuck, that's what they'd say. I don't know how you can, like, in that, as a really more than just race, like, and class too. Like, how, like, I remember just going to, how much time do I have? I remember going, like, I've traveled a couple times to, like, the Caribbean. I got married in Jamaica, and saw a friend get married in the Dominican, and seeing people, like, live in tin shacks, like, and I don't know, like, while I'm snorkeling or tooting around in a golf cart, it doesn't feel right, like, and it isn't right, really. But then, whatever, I have no idea. They would ask for a shoe on my head for a screw. I say here, man, do you have a bottle opener? I say here, I like that. Where, oh man, I do. Somewhere. I'll beam it to you. 18 minutes. Do you guys feel like, you guys must feel like, oh, I feel bad for him. He doesn't have any views and no viewers. So you guys just all, like, all the people, like, nah, Jason, you're all stuck here now. Dang it to heck. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Criminy, I hate, you're moving? I hate it too. When I was 18, I moved to Madison.
And for the next 7 years, I moved to different apartments in Madison. Once every time my leaf was up.
When I was 18, I moved to Madison. And for the next 7 years, I moved to
Shucks. Oh, shucks.
once every time my leaf was
Do I have a hairbrush? I'm gonna try to play this quick. See if it works. You won't be able to see it anyway, probably. I'm gonna try to play this quick. See if it works. You won't be able to see it anyway, probably. I'm gonna try to play this quick. See if it works. Fuck viewers, you got a deep sample size of psychology of thousands of retarded Facebook and YouTubers. Just wait for it to catch on. Yeah, like that's why I'm just gonna keep plugging away. That's I really I don't know if you were here earlier when I said this. I've said this a couple times now. That when I started the show, I got the idea of that I hoped that the show could be more than the whole of the series, right? The whole of By Mouth Daily could be more than the sum of its parts. Like each pill, I just like the idea of having something to do every day, a reason to get on here, and that each pill together would add it up. Would sort of I had the idea of a selfie being taken. People take selfies once a day, for a year or what, and for their kid, watching their kid grow or whatever, so it becomes like a time lapse. So this is, I said yesterday that this is like a real time lapse. I don't know. It's a slow motion time lapse. I don't know. It's a slow motion. I thought that was a slideshow with pictures, but it's just audio. Where do you go to church? Oh, no, you don't go to church. You're talking about some people have
No message they care about, no words they care about. And I'm watching you for. Just need something more than selfies.
You're talking about some people that no message.
Yeah, I think hopefully it's something deep. Like, yeah, not only you get to see my face change, but you get to see my thoughts change. My my skill set change.
Not only you get to see my face.
You get to see me grow as a person, hopefully, and
My skill set
I don't know.
change.
Like, I don't know.
You get to see me grow as a person, hopefully, and my skill. I don't know.
So we got a time here. 10 minutes, 11 minutes. Let's play one more.
So we got time here. 10 minutes.
Play. This is one I hadn't heard probably since my dad played it for me. Since I never got to touch this when I was a kid.
This is one I hadn't.
Dad.
Since my dad played it for me, since I never got to touch this when I was a kid.
It's true, we do stay the same, don't we? We're all the same too. That's the thing. I don't know.
It's true, we do stay the same, don't we? We're all the same too. That's the
It's
thing.
all one story. The human story. The human condition.
All one story. The human condition.
What, this is Put On Your Old Gray Bonnet? Yay. I like that one. Through the fields of clover, we'll drive up to Dover. From something riding today. Alright, it's even going to be dark out this time, I think, when the show ends. think what happens if this fireplace isn't working. And I think what happens is if it starts up and the heat doesn't hit the sensor, it's like, well, we're releasing gas and there's no heat. The fire's not going, so I think it shuts itself off. It's like, well, we're releasing gas and there's no heat. The fire's not going, so I think it shuts itself off. It stopped working last night. The past two shows, Pill 203 and Pill 202, they finished like 5:30 in the morning, and the sun was already out. The past two shows, Pill 203 and Pill 202, they finished like 5:30 in the morning, and the sun was already out. Okay. Dang it to heck. 4 minutes left. Oh, I love you guys. Boys and girls come out to play. Boys and girls come out to play. The moon doth shine as bright as day. Leave your supper and leave your sleep, and come with your playfellows into the street. Come with a whoop, come with a call, come with goodwill or come not at all. Up the ladder and down the wall, a halfpenny loaf will serve us all. You find milk and I'll find flour, and we'll have pudding in half an hour. This popular song was known in the adult literature in the early 18th century and probably dates from the middle of the 17th century. It is only in relatively modern times and largely in Anglo-Saxon countries that children have been sent to bed soon after dark. In the 17th century, it would not have been unnatural for children who were dressed as miniature adults to be playing by moonlight. In the 17th century, it would not have been unnatural for children who were dressed as miniature adults to be playing by moonlight. Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Tweedledum and Tweedledee resolved to have a battle. For Tweedledum said Tweedledee had spoiled his nice new rattle. Just then flew by a monstrous crow, as big as a tar barrel, which frightened both the heroes so they quite forgot their quarrel. We are perhaps most familiar with these twins from Alice's adventures through the looking glass. However, in the 1720s, the composer Handel and an Italian musician, Giovanni Battista Bonaccini, were enmeshed in a bitter rivalry. The public dispute was described by John Byrom, their contemporary and a writer of hymns, as follows. Some say, compared to Bonacci, that Mynheer's Handel's but a ninny, but others aver that he to Handel is scarcely fit to hold a candle. Strange all this difference should be, twixt Tweedledum and Tweedledee. Whether Byron was referring to an older rhyme, or whether this rhyme is based on the doggerel, we do not know. We have 1 minute left. I think we're done. Yeah, there we go. Good night, everybody. Good day. I love you.
59 seconds. I think I've been kind of just canceling or hitting finish right beforehand because it doesn't stop right at like 4 hours. So like just for a smoother end, I've been doing like 3 minutes and something other than something other. Because it doesn't stop right at